Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at 2000 Trees Festival 2024. Boston Manor on the lineup. Henry joins me now. How you doing, man?
Very well, how you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Back at Trees. Here we go. It feels like it's a really good fit for you guys, man. I've been saying that to everybody today, but it's such a well-curated lineup. It feels like your fans are kind of always going to be showing up here anyway. It's a good one to have on the calendar, right?
Yeah, I feel like we played it so much, especially from like an early point in our career that you know, a lot of people like discovered us through Trees anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it's part and parcel really. Like we played some old songs in our set last night, and you know, it was really well received. A lot of people knew the words and stuff, which is really nice. So I feel like a lot of people have been coming to this festival. They're usually people that come every year, so they've seen us a bunch of times. So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and a good time to be out there on the road again, obviously, because the secret's out. The album is a coming, which is really exciting. Tell me a little bit about Sundiver, man. Like, when was this kind of actually developing? Were you writing this a lot on the road? And so I know it's a companion piece in a way as well. Like, when did it actually kind of start to come together for you?
Well, we kind of conceived both of them at the same time. Like, we knew in the pandemic we'd sort of put the kind of idea together, but we didn't start actually writing the songs until after we'd finished writing Datura.
Right, sure.
Because it kind of felt a bit disingenuous to sort of like preemptively make a record before we'd finished making the first part, you know. So I guess we started recording it about 2 years ago, but we'd been kind of working on it behind the scenes for quite a long time. So yeah, I guess on the road, because it was all sort of kind of dribs and drabs, and whenever we could, you know. And then we spent most of last year in the studio just working on it. Nice. So it was a labour of love, like probably most songs written for any record we've done, most sort of hours spent in a recording studio. It took a long time, you know, but we're super proud of it. We're stoked. I've been saying this on these interviews I've been doing today, like, it feels like a real cliche for a guy in a band to be like, it's the best record we've ever made. But I truly believe that, you know, like, we've had it in kind of in its earliest form for over a year now, like the kind of board mixes. And I've not stopped listening to them. I love it, so I'm so proud of it, and I hope people like it.
It's a nice new creative challenge for you as well in a way, because like you say, pairing it with what you've done before on the previous record and actually finding those through lines. Tell me a little bit about that process, because that's interesting that it was written after that first record, almost like not a sequel, but you know what I mean. It's interesting to see how you can kind of take.
It kind of is a sequel, to be fair. So which is kind of why it felt weird to try and do that preemptively.
Right, sure.
So yeah, we kind of had sort of blueprinted the flow of both records, how it would kind of look structurally, thematically, and like the kind of things that would flow into each other, and things like that, you know. So the intro to Sundiver is kind of like the opposite of the intro to Datura and stuff like that. But as you say, like the actual kind of building blocks of the record, the songs, we wanted to wait until it was the time to, because you know there's still so much of it that is like about where we're at right now, so we didn't want to do that until we were there.
Yeah, which makes sense, and that's absolutely fair. Tell me a little about the single as well, Heat Me Up, because I mean that was obviously we'd heard little bits of the record already, but like that's as an announcement moment of like, okay, there's a record coming. Did that always feel like a big single option right there when you were writing it? Yeah,
it was like the easiest song to write, which I think for us tends to usually mean it's one of the better ones.
Right, sure.
And yeah, I mean, again, I'm not very good at like selling my band. It always feels a bit braggy, but we were a bit spoiled for choice on this record. We had so many songs that we were like, we could kind of put out any one of these and we'd be really happy with them. And you know, we kind of trust our team to sort of say, because you get very close to songs and attached to them, and you don't want to kind of be like, it has to be this, because that might be your song for a myriad of reasons that aren't the right reasons to necessarily push it to like radio and you know all the bullshit. So unanimously this was kind of the thing that people were like, we should, you know, make this a single, and we were, you know, right, we love them all, so we're super happy. And this is the longest campaign we've ever done. There's like more singles to come as well, so there's a lot to kind of talk about.
Yeah, a lot to get your teeth into. That makes sense. No, a lot of building. That's really exciting. And also tour plans. I mean, that's a night out, isn't it? But Trophy Eyes opening up. I mean, come on, that is it's another one. We talk about curated lineups and stuff. That is one where if you're a fan of Boston Man, chances are you got a Trophy Eyes record on deck as well. That's going to be a really fun little tour, isn't it?
Yeah, man. We're getting the band back together. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's been a while since we've been able to tour with those guys, and you know, we we spent a bunch of years on the road with them pre-pandemic. Love them to death. Great band. And yeah, like, it's a perfectly valid point. I think most people in the UK particularly who like Boston Manor, like Trophy Eyes, you know, there's a comment I hear all the time from fans is like, when are you going to bring Trophy Eyes out?
Yeah, there you go.
Super happy we managed to make it work.
Yeah, really, really cool. Really looking forward to that one later in the year. Someone we've been asking absolutely everybody here this weekend, man. So, 2000 Trees, like we keep saying, a massive lineup. A lot of friends of yours out there as well. Anyone you've not toured with before, anyone you've not done a song with before, who's here this weekend, who you think, you know what, that'll be a really good fit in the future for something with Boston Manor?
Ooh, that's a really good question, and I actually don't know a great answer to that. I don't know if it would be the best fit, but I love Manchester Orchestra.
Popular choice, I gotta say.
Yeah, I love that band. I'm gonna watch them, and who knows? Maybe it'd work. Maybe not. But definitely gonna go watch them play. They're fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. No, it's gonna be a really, really highlight set of the weekend. I'm sure it really is. Dude, it's always really, really good to see you. Best of luck with the new record, man. Best of luck with the tour, all that stuff. Sure, we'll catch up again soon. All right.
Oh, next summer, baby.
Next summer. See you in a field, my man. See you in a field. All right, Henry, everybody.